They always tell me, oh, Ila, yes, because you cured my cancer or you cured this, I didn't heal you. Eliana Estefanía Wnetrzak is taking care of her humanity, her life, trying to get her rest, yes, to deal with their emotional needs and shortcoming, yes, of all that deep internal work. The moment I stand before that person, the only thing I do is open my heart, open myself as a channel, and simply let love do what it is meant to do. I am not doing anything at all.
Here's what's coming up next on the Holo Movement Purpose Lab. Hello, my name is Zenka Caro. I'm founder of LightNet, and my passion and purpose is to make the impossible possible. We are here today with Eliana Estefanía Wnetrzak, who is the founder of the Academia Miguel. She studies the hierarchy of angels and brings this down into the spiritual science that is incredible knowledge around the vibratory multidimensional world that we live in. I have seen her heal people, and it's nothing short of a miracle. Over and over and over again in a room of 30 people. It was unbelievable. She has really taken ancient wisdom, combined it with modern science, and she's presented over 200 times around the world, and she has over 1,000 students. Check it out.
And when a person opens up to their inner self, they heal themselves. Do you understand what I mean? Let's imagine for a moment a person who has gastritis or an ulcer in their stomach. So the heart opens, and my heart, in a way, to give it symbolism, but no. In the heart, there is no symbolism, no form, there is nothing, right? It opens and tells you, well, you've been enduring since you were little, taking care of your parents. That's why you have that ulcer in your stomach that your grandfather had 7 generations ago, who had been enduring. Is that clear? Good. So, my heart is asking your heart this question. Do you truly wish to surrender to that pain and declare, I am so tired, I no longer want this? At that very moment, you automatically step into your own darkness. The darkness truly hurts. You cry, you scream, you vomit, etc. Once you expel all of that, your organ begins to heal because that emotion is no longer deeply rooted within that organ. That's why I do nothing. A person heals on their own when they accept themselves, when they truly love themselves. I'm just standing there. And in fact, sometimes I have mental songs playing. Sometimes I sing Karol G. Because no, in fact, if I start to take action and want to achieve something, I simply limit it because I'm doing it with my thoughts. And our thinking has a limit. Do you understand? If I say, well, I'm going to take this out here, I'm going to operate here, I'm going to do. That doesn't exist. That is not real. That's an ego fantasy to feel important. Quite simply, this is a message that I would like to give to all the channels. At present, there are many channels that are kind of misguided. Misguided is they need to introduce themselves, right? Hello, how are you? I'm Pepito Juarez. I'm this and that. I studied at some fancy pants place, master of masters, of little master, of baloney, right? It's as like they just can't resist saying and I have to tell you right now, this very moment, what your grandfather was telling you, it's like those are disorganized channels seeking approval or covering up an emotional issue they haven't worked on themselves. So when we find ourselves off track in that particular moment, we are not doing the will of God. God, Father, Mother, Creator, the universe, universal energy, our higher selves. Use the name that resonates most with you. Is that clear? And Anzesamiasan has been happening since the earliest times. Yes, it was in ancient Egypt when Asenodas was Maskiantas, when knowledge was acquired. Many used it from ego. Ananefas Afro-Brazilian religions and all related to managing astral beings have also been taken by ego. Understood? For they, in truth, come to accompany our process. They come to help us. But someone discovered that they were dual in nature and that they could materialize things and that they could work for a double side. because the celestial kingdom only knows one polarity.
Understood. So, one has to stay firm in oneself, connect with oneself, be honest with oneself. Look, are we always going to have something? We're always going to have something. That doesn't exist because many times I'll do an individual session. So, okay, yeah, go ahead. How are you? How are you doing?
So. Tell me, how do you get along with your mother? And the first thing they say is, oh no, I already processed my mother in a constellation. I processed her in, I don't know what, I processed her in can healing, blah, blah, blah. And why are you crying? Because we will always be working on ourselves. That is what we came here for. It is not just working, it is self-experimenting and accepting ourselves, because work sounds hard. It sounds like a duty, and it is not a duty, it is a joy. It is a joy. Today I am going through this. I become flexible with it. I accept it. Does it hurt? Of course it hurts. But it's the only way to transform myself and be better and be a purer channel to accompany the other's process, because that's all we do is to accompany the other's process. More than that, we cannot do. No one heals anyone. The only thing that heals is love and faith.
For more, watch the full episode, which will be aired on Monday. Or you can find this story on our podcast, Awaken Your Purpose. To find your passion and purpose, join us at hollowmovement.net/